Hey guys, I am Davey Wavy, and I feel like if I asked you if you know anyone in an open relationship, that probably most of you guys would say, no, I really don't. And I feel like you actually do, but you probably just don't know about it because there's so much stigma. It's kind of like maybe like 50 years ago, if I said to you, do you know any gay people? And you'd probably say, no, I don't. When of course in reality, like your uncle's gay or this person, but they're just not out of the closet because there's so much stigma. And I kind of feel like it's the same thing, that people don't talk about open relationships because it's so frowned upon. And the thing is, like, you really do know someone that's in an open relationship, and that person is me. And I know that I don't really talk a lot about my relationship, but I feel like this is one of those things that's important to talk about. And when I do, by the way, a lot of people are often like, oh wow, they react like it's like this really weird or strange thing. But at the same time, I feel like when they tell me that they're monogamous, I also act equally weird. And I feel like when that happens, my first question is always kind of like, why? Like, why would you do that to yourself? For me, it's kind of like, it's like going to Disneyland and being like, all right, I'm just gonna ride this one ride and over and over and over again. And like, yeah, of course you could totally do that, but why would you do that to yourself? There's like all these other really cool rides that you could totally ride on. And then my second question is, I start to get like suspicious, and I'm like, okay, but like, how monogamous are you really? Because take, for example, porn, which a lot of us look at and enjoy. And when you're looking at porn, you're not like thinking of your boyfriend or girlfriend's butt or vagina, like you're not. And I get that, like, that's very different than penetrating someone, but in your brain, like, the same reactions are happening, the same chemicals are being released. It's not penetration, but it's also a form of openness at the very, very least. And by the way, like, what? 70% of couples that are in closed relationships, one or more of the partners is cheating or has cheated. And when you look at that, it's like, well, these people are all in open relationships, just minus the, you know, communication and the honesty and the transparency, but they're having sex with other people. Which, like, all in all means that most people are not monogamous. Like, maybe they're monogamish-ish. So to me, it's like, since most of us still want to have sex with people, and since a lot of us are still going to do that anyway, like, why not have that conversation with our partner and be transparent about it, communicate about it, and it becomes, I think, a very beautiful thing, which is an open relationship. And then you don't have to just ride the same ride all the time at Disneyland. Maybe, like, your partner is comfortable with you going to Adventureland, but maybe not Frontierland, or maybe he wants to go to Discoveryland, but he wants to go there with you. And so you decide what works for you guys. And then, like, we live in a world, let's have a moment, we live in a world where there are millions and millions, billions of beautiful penises and vaginas and boobs and genitals of all shapes and sizes. Do you really want to deprive yourself of all that wonderfulness? And maybe you do, so be it. But I think for a lot of us, if we're really honest about ourselves with, like, and our partners about what we want, it is some form of openness. And all of that is healthier than sneaking around or depriving yourself of what it is that you really want. So those are my thoughts, and I know that I'm going to be destroyed in the comments below, but I just wanted to share that with you, and I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Peace out.